welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
Good morning. What's up, party people? I hope you enjoyed the day off that was yesterday. No NBA bit from us yesterday, and it was for a slew of reasons. There wasn't a lot going on. We got our apartment cleaned yesterday, so I had to do some logistical stuff to get out there. I also don't feel great again. I feel like this has been a common theme this spring. But we are battling the elements this morning to bring you that daily sweet content that you have earned. If you missed last night, John Boy Beats introduced the bucket to us last night as we were doing some underdog fantasy drafting over in the BBM. It was actually it was pretty insightful and a fun little tool if you are starting to shift towards football season. However, in the NBA bit, that is not what we are doing. We are staying NBA focused right now. Who's joining us this morning? Wow, did you hear that? Who's joining us this morning? We got Jump Shooty in the house. We got Sneeps here, Cameron Quinlan, Joker Rock just sweating the Ja Morant news. Snoopaloop letting us know it's Happy National Smile Power Day. Smile Power Day. It sounds like a superpower. Happy National Smile Power Day. Homies is in the house. We got the common man here. Mike, good morning, stateside. Good afternoon to you over in Europe. Still feeling sick, huh? That Coco got you. Boston Base is here. T-Man. We got Jump Shooty in the house. Who else? Boston Base, Matty Harrison. Weisberg up and at him early. Stubbs, good morning. Hey, real quick, too, I just want to thank everyone who maybe you were out there sharing the thread or engaged with the thread that we messed around with yesterday. But I took a little time before the cleaner arrived. I took a little time to just kind of go over everything we had done this past NBA season. And I'll share the thread in here. Wow, Steve Genty up and at him in the morning. Let's go. Let's go. Steve in the house. Young Kaka himself. I want to just run through this really quickly. And listen, maybe this is me patting myself on the back, but you guys should get a W for this as well, because we've all been doing this together for a while. So some of these numbers are bonkers. You look a little like you got bit by the zombie. And no, I actually feel okay, Stan. I feel okay today. I'm very congested. That's the problem right now. But ready, here we go. I'm going to run through this pretty quickly, but I just want to, it's just crazy to think about how much we've done this year. I knew I was going to get a little bit of this after saying it. I got to tell you, I feel like I went into massive debt. We've been living in this place for 3 years and haven't had any deep clean. And so we ponied up. We dipped into the savings to make that happen. And you know what? It's fucking worth it. It's beautiful in this house right now. In this house, LOL, in this apartment. All right. So just a reminder, this is the shit that we started the season with, right? Remember that 8-hour stream? We had Katie Heindel from Basketball Feelings, Sam Esfandiari from the Light Years Pod, our No Dunks friends, the Top Shot Hot Boys, Skeets and Kirby. We had Eddie, Ricari, and Shady. We had Harrison Fagan. We had Tyler Parker, whose new book just came out. Molly Morrison, who's now at Bleacher Report. Miami Heat Beat. Stan Love, shout out Miami Heat Beat, the one person who bailed on us. We had Josh Gondelman and Dan Devine. We had Sean Hyken, who told us all that Top Shot is a scam. We did some So Rare talk. We had Casey Kiernan. We had LG Doucette, and then finish it off with the 89 Cavs that night, right? So ready, at the start of the season, we had just over 6K subs. So there was 239 days in the NBA season. 239 days, and we picked up over 3,400 subs. 3,400 subs in 239 days from grinding the basketball content, right? This is crazy. We did 2 million views this NBA season, and shout out our Sixers fans, the worst, for picking up 107K of those 2 million. That was fun. During the 239 days, we did 1,381. 1,381 videos, over 1,000 shorts, almost 300 live streams, 39 pre-recorded videos. This isn't even a full calendar year. It's 239. We started the new channel, right? We started the Team Hold Sports. We also rebranded this one from Team Hold NFT to Team Hold Live. We started the season. We went opening night. We went to Atlanta, hung out with the Atlanta captains and Skeets. Saw the home opener. We saw Trae Young dice up the Houston Rockets. Then a couple weeks later, the Atlanta crew came to New York. We went to MSG. We went to the freaking All-Star game this year. We went to Salt Lake City, home of Mac McClung fans. We got our ass on TV this year for some Sports Talk Prime on Amazon. We had our guys Weisberg and Sneeps grinding away in the playback streets. And now we're getting ready for Summer League. So this was like a wild run. So let me just take a second to say thank you. A lot of, especially the ones in here this morning. You guys have been here for a while. So appreciate y'all. It's good. It's important to do this every once in a while. Maybe not for you, but for me, because I'm like day to day, you know what I'm saying? Day to day grinding out how, it's like, oh, how many views did we get today? How many subs did we get today? Sometimes it's important to step back and be like, wow, look at that. That's how you can tell this guy is in therapy. There we go. What else? Kelsey liked my response saying you tricked her into marriage. Yeah, I know. She's funny. Kelsey's funny. Let's get Bossa Base. You can shut the fuck up right now. All right, let us dive in though. Let us dive into some stuff. Like the stream, subscribe, #Beal. I'm also going to share the Vegas doc. If you haven't filled the Vegas doc out yet, letting us know if you're coming, what you're doing out there. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to drop that into the chat right now. So get excited. All right, let's get into the NBA news. We had our man Bradley Beal. And listen, you know what? Shut up, Bradley Beal, right? The rumors for a while were like, hey, he wants that 5-year deal. And the second he signs that 5-year deal, then he's going to be like, I'm out. And that's, you know what? Congrats. The man got paid. He got a 5-year deal. He got hundreds of millions of dollars. And then right now, Bradley Beal is the only player in the entire association with a no trade clause. I love that. We're going to look at the Ringers top 125 in a little bit. And just think about, there's going to be so many players ahead of Bradley Beal that do not have a no trade clause. Bradley Beal, however, was like, listen, if I'm going to agree to be a wizard for 5 more years, I'm not going to let you trade me. Also, I love that. That makes it sound like he signed with the Lakers and he was like, how dare you? Don't you dare trade me to the Wizards. But he was with the Wizards with a no trade clause. Like, brother, wherever you go from here, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what situation would be worse? Like Houston, at least there's like, they're going to spend a little money. They got Ime. They got some young talent there, right? San Antonio has Wemby. Charlotte. I guess Charlotte would be the one. Drunk Tree in the house saying, today I found out that Dapper doesn't allow bank accounts anymore and have to use Coinbase with another fee with withdrawing. I know. Welcome back, Drunk Tree. Welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, man, it's great. Anyways, I love it. I'm here for the Bradley Beal drama. I will say, guys, I've been seeing some of the trade options or some of people, and I can't tell how many of these potential trades are coming from like people who are smart versus just like someone with a Zion avatar putting something together. I'm not a diehard Bradley Beal guy. I don't want the Celtics to trade Jaylen Brown to get Bradley Beal, but Bradley Beal's good at basketball, guys, right? We forgot. Did we forget? Like, I think I hate that I just said, people forget that Bradley Beal's a baller. All right, so the Wizards started tanking last year, and Beal kind of was shut down. So we don't really see Beal a lot. Then we had this COVID run, and Beal was like obsessed with health and safety protocols, right? I mean, nobody got in there more than him. Bradley Beal in and out of health and safety protocols like Zion with OnlyFans accounts. Let's go. That's Thursday morning jokes, okay? Come on now. Anyway, look, Bandy, no reaction whatsoever. No reaction. Let's go. That's honestly, we got to take a break. Let's take a mental health check. We're doing this like first thing in the morning. I'm not even fully caffeinated yet, and I'm coming at you with it. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, I think it changes you. That's a throwback. Anyways, I saw like the Miami deal, right? Because again, Bradley Beal's probably like, I'm not going. I want to go to a place. I want to go to a good place, right? And I saw a couple Miami deals. It was like Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and a pick or two. Is that really the best we can do? And like Duncan Robinson's being thrown in there for money purposes, right? Just because he's overpaid. It's like, let's help even the contracts out. Is that enough? I also saw a great tweet today where they were showing the potential starting five. Oh wait, Steve says, "Man, if Beal goes to Miami, I'm gonna be pissed." I know, but like I can't figure out because like I've followed too many Celtics fans, Celtics people, and they're just like, actually, we could get Bradley Beal without moving Jaylen Brown. You're on drugs. You're on drugs. That's not true. Like he is better than that. I do think though, and this I think Skeets tweeted this out. And that this was the one that actually made the most sense to me because it was both good for the Wizards and good for the Golden State Warriors, right? Because like Kuminga's good. The Kuminga slander's too much. I think it's wild that Golden State's already getting ready to, because the report I saw yesterday was that they were moving off Kuminga to like move up in the draft. That seems crazy to me. Like you already have the young guy that has a ceiling. What are we doing here? What are we doing? But Kuminga going to somewhere like Washington, if they are in rebuild mode, Washington, right? They got the new GM, Wanger. I know it's Winger, but I want to say Wanger. Winger from the Clippers. They also hired another executive out of OKC. And if we know anything about OKC, they're building. They're like an NFT project building. They're building during a bear market. So they're getting ready to rebuild. Somebody like Kuminga makes a ton of sense, right? In that kind of roster construction, you get Kuminga, I don't know, Moody throwing a pick. I don't care. I don't know how you make the money work. That's not my job. Go to a smarter podcast for that. However, what if that happens and then Beal goes over to Golden State, right? And you got Draymond. I'm sure they're figuring out Draymond and Clay, Bradley Beal, Steph Curry. Maybe Beal ends up being like Clay insurance too. Are you saying Kuminga is better than Hero? No. I'm not saying Kuminga is better than Hero. No, that isn't what I'm saying. I don't think Hero is a rebuild type player, though. Do you? Do you see team? I guess maybe. I guess you would say Tyler Hero is a rebuilding piece, but I think Golden State can offer a little bit more. Actually, that's an interesting conversation. Do you guys think the Miami deal would be better than Golden State? I don't know. I kind of like the Golden State one. I like that one a little bit better. That seems to make more sense to me. Oh, Snoopaloop with a great point. The Wizards do have Johnny Davis. That is a good point. Anyways, I'm excited for Bradley Beal to move off. Tesla saying kind of forgot Beal was even in the league. I know. That's what I mean. And I think like I was looking at his basketball reference a little bit today, and I do think it's been skewed a little bit because of how many games he's played in the last couple of seasons, right? So in the last 2 seasons combined, he's played 90 games, right? So he played 50 this past year, averaging 23 points. Wow, this year and last year, he averaged the exact same amount of points, 23.2. He shot, where was his 3-point for his 3-point percentage has been a little funky. I guess he did 36, almost 37% this year. It was 30% last year. But I mean, dude, so there was a 2-year run in 2019, 2020, and then 2020 and 2021. He averaged over 30 points a game. And that was before we had like 9 dudes doing it a year. So in 2019, 2020, he averaged 30 points a game on 35% from 3, 45% from 2. Also with just over 4 boards and 6 dimes. The following year, over 31 points per game. Little downtick in dimes with just over 4, and then over 4.5 rebounds per game. Like Brad, and then after that, we have COVID. We've got the health and safety protocols. We have injuries. We have tanking, right? So I don't know. I think Bradley Beal can still ball. He's 30 years old. I don't think he should be your best guy on your team. But if he's slotting into, I guess like if he's slotting into Miami where you have Jimmy Butler, Bam, and then Bradley Beal, cool. If he's going to Golden State, we already listed all of those guys. Bradley Beal makes a lot more sense there. But I think if he's your number 2 guy, I don't know. That's probably not giving you the ceiling. It sounds like the Sixers came out and were like, we're not going after him, which I'm surprised by. Because I remember that was the long rumor before James Harden was that Bradley Beal was boys with Embiid, that Embiid really wanted him over there. Anyways, yeah, Beal's Weisberg in the chat saying Beal's also a former 3-time All-NBA guy. The contract blows, but he's still a good player. Yeah, he's $57 million at age 34. It's a lot of money. But the TV deals. Once the TV deals, ooh, get Beal to the Knicks and let RJ cook in the DMV. Wow. So RJ and picks for Bradley Beal. Dude, I don't hate that. I mean, RJ's definitely the lower. Oh, well, no, I mean, RJ's probably. How would you rank as assets, not like as full assets. RJ Barrett, Tyler Hero, Kuminga. What's the order on that? I'm not saying right now, just like zoom out a little bit. Who would you rather have if you're a rebuilding team? RJ, Hero, Kuminga. Rank them. Rank them in the chat. And while you do that, I'll remind the people like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Beal. We'll give away some shit here. We're going to do another drop here. We'll give you a Tyler Hero drop while we do this because your boy has to cough. Sneeps woke up with some energy this morning saying they all suck. All right. Our Boston base who hates Miami says RJ, Kuminga, and then Hero. Hero clearly is what Stan's saying. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know. I don't love any of them. It's just kind of wild that like that's what Bradley Beal's getting. I feel like Bradley Beal's better than that. It should just be like a slew of picks. Keeper saying Hero, Kuminga, then RJ. I think that's honestly how I would do it, even though I do like RJ. I guess if that's the position I'm in with Washington, I'm just bummed out. Just give me picks instead. Give me a ton of picks. All right. Well, I want to talk about, there's some other moving and shaking that I want to talk about, but Aaron Borland, if you're here this morning, block your ears here for a second. Let's talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves. And actually, it's not about the Timberwolves. Let's talk about Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm famously out on Pat Beverly as a basketball player. I think he's got wild takes as a podcaster, but I tell you what, Pat Bev, if you're listening right now, if you're going to continue to produce stuff like what you produced with Karl-Anthony Towns, I'm here for it. So, Cat, man, just like incredible performance here by Karl-Anthony Towns on the Pat Bev podcast. He came out and he said, well, I want to make sure I get the exact quote here before I while out. Karl-Anthony Towns said, when my time is up and I retire, there will be people that say I changed the game. I mean, I guess that's got some real Trump energy behind it. Like a lot of people are saying, a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people are saying and I guess I would say, Kat, a person might say that. There might be a person. People makes it sound like there's a lot of people talking about that. But if a person said it, then I'm back on board because Karl-Anthony Towns might say that about himself. Change the game? My man, he is redefining corny. He is. He's out there. He's like, it's like he watched the Michael Scott playbook from The Office and was like, what if that's me? Like he looks at Michael Scott's performance, or not Steve Carell, Michael Scott, and he looks at it, he's like, I am him. It's the thing where he changes his voice all the time. We've had his performance in the play, like every clip that we see outside of like the only time Karl-Anthony Towns really rose up to the moment was the 3-point contest. When the basketballs were green, Karl-Anthony Towns can cook. I mean, that is crazy. Borland says, all I'm going to say is about Cat. Do you think he's one of the best big man shooters? Also, every player thinks they're the best. Just weird to say it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, I think he is one of the best big man shooting. Yeah. You know who also is a great shooter? Davis Bertans. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can have one really good skill, but then crush an organization. Oh, man. I just love it. I love that energy. I love that energy of Cat. That is just wild. Cat smoked his shit Walter White used to push. Yeah, I mean, it is just, I love it. I love it. And Pat Bev out there, he's been goading players into losing their shit for a long time. And now he's seeing if that is a transferable skill. He's used to getting players to commit flagrant fouls against him, to get really mad, to get in their head. Now he's taking it behind a microphone and he's like, how can I massage this conversation so you can say something wild so the NBA Central account will tweet that out? And you know what? Chef's kiss. Move over, Skip Bayless. Pat Bev is here to cook. It's crazy. Karl-Anthony Towns. I love it, man. I love it. Speaking of Cat though, there were rumors that he might have to bounce. I'm fascinated with what the Timberwolves are going to do this offseason and heading into the draft too. Like part of me is like this foundation of Rudy Gobert, Cat is not going to work long term. But they only played like what 15 games together. It's more than 15, but they just didn't have everybody healthy this year. And but like Cat missed so much time. Rudy didn't get hurt like November, and we didn't see him for like 4 months. And I wonder if like Tim Conley and the rest of the Timberwolves organization are like, listen, I wonder if Alex Rodriguez, don't forget A-Rod's in there, but I wonder if the organization's like, let's run this out one more time. Let's see what we got one more time. The funniest part is that Pat Bev is doing it with a Badler rapper as his generic white House. Badler rapper? Is that what they go by? Do you mean Rap Badler? Or is it Badler rapper? Is it? I can't tell who's having a whiter moment right now, me or you, Weisberg. But one of us, mayonnaise. Speaking of that, I got myself in some hot water this week. I was hosting trivia on Tuesday, and there was a question about The Wire. It was about TV show theme songs, and it was about The Wire. It was like Tom Waits. There's a different version of the show, and I was like, and if you don't know the show, think of a show that a white man told you to watch. And I thought that was funny. I thought that was a good joke, and it rubbed people the wrong way. I lost the whole room. I don't know. It happened. It happens sometimes. All right. It looks like I was right. So battle rapper. Okay. All right. Yeah. Speaking of generic white guy co-host, get me a job. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to think of what would be the funniest player to be like, because Theo Pinson's got one. Giannis's brother's got one. Do white people like The Wire? Steve, I'm here to tell you, white people love The Wire. Or I love The Wire. And I'm speaking for all white people this morning. I think so. The Wire's great. The Wire's great. Homie said a black room would have loved that joke. Well, homies, let me tell you, this show is in Midtown East. So if you're familiar with the New York City, wait, homie's been to that, baby. Homie's been there. I love that all the white people now are chiming into the chat. Love The Wire. I like The Wire. The Wire is fire. Steve, I almost think you like teed that up just because you knew this is like probably a lot of white dudes in here. Let's see how many will just fire up that they love The Wire. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're going to do that jump shooting towards the end. Oh, that was great. I love where this is going this morning. All right. So we talked Bradley Beal, we talked Cat. The other thing I wanted to look at was the Ringer came out with their top 125, and I figured we could just look at a couple, and then if there are any that go nuts, we can like yell about it. Mark says I can speak for the Asian population. We haven't watched The Wire. There we go. A lot of people's black friend is The Wire. I love this chat energy this morning. This is good. You guys are picking it up for me. I appreciate it. All right. So the Ringer came up with this. They came out with this last night, or they updated it last night. They got the top 125. No surprise here. Nikola Jokic, the perennial MVP candidate, the number one player in the league right now. I think that's fair. I'm going to be honest, guys. I thought it was pretty wild they had Steph Curry second. I was surprised by this. Not that I'm out on Steph Curry, obviously, but I think when you think about the top 5, top 10 players in the league, Steph's probably in that conversation. Are you guys taking Steph second overall? Like if we're starting a draft right now for a one-season draft, not like building for the future, are you taking Steph second overall? I cut out there for a second. I think we're back. Sorry. But I thought Steph second overall was kind of nuts. I assumed it was like Giannis third, whatever. I assumed we were just kind of going Jokic, Giannis, Luka, that type of conversation, right? So it goes Jokic, Curry, Giannis, KD. KD fourth, then Embiid fifth, Tatum sixth. So Luka's now seventh. Luka is seventh? Listen, I love Jason Tatum. Irish Drake, as Steve would say, right? I'm sorry. I don't know if we're taking Tatum over Luka. Are we? Also, yeah, I don't know. I got questions. I got questions. I think this is kind of nuts. KD fourth, whatever. Like you could, I think that's fine. Yeah, Tatum over Luke. This is crazy, right? Luca is over Kawhi, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But I mean, why do they hate? Yeah, I don't know. The Luca stuff is crazy. Maddie with a great question. Who changed the game more, Cat or Steph? I'd pick Steph over Luca. So the Tatum is better than Luca, much better defender. Man, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I love my Celtics. I love Jason Tatum. Um has yeah, has Luca guys, oh my okay, guys. Are we forgetting Luca's like single-handedly almost beat the Clippers in the playoffs. Remember the bubble 3? They knocked out the Phoenix Suns. Remember they won by 30 in Phoenix in a closeout game? Guys, no, Luca is not Harden. Luca is not Harden in the playoffs. No way. Last, I mean, like, listen, this is recency bias. I know that Luca hasn't won anything. Neither has Jason Tatum. So we can keep that in the conversation too. But no way, guys. Come on. We can't. Luca's been incredible in the playoffs. No, Jared, this is a cocaine take. This is a cocaine take. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He was playing with Dwight fucking Powell. He had Dwight Powell on that roster, not just on the roster. Dwight Powell's playing real minutes. JaVale McGee, Christian Wood. Like this roster was ass. It was so bad that we were like, Jaden Hardy has a future. Jaden who? Jaden Hardy. No, this is nuts. This is nuts. They knocked out that Utah Jazz team. This is crazy. This is a crazy take. Honestly, we're doing a Sawyer drop this morning. We're doing it I can't believe this right now. This is crazy. I'm shook right now. Do you think people want to play with Luca? I mean, okay. I know you're not. Daniel House is great too. Shout out Daniel House. Do you think people want like how many free agents are going to Boston? You know what I'm saying? So like before we say that, yeah, his body language and attitude are terrible. I think people are okay playing with Luca. I do. I think Luca is awesome. I think Luca is awesome. All right, people are just picking Tatum for his defense. Okay. All right. All right. And listen, I'm telling you, I think Tatum and Luca are close. Like, I think if I'm doing this list, I think they're close. Like, I think Tatum is awesome. This Luca stuff is crazy. I'm like so stunned by this. I'm also taking Luca over Embiid. I'm taking Luca over KD right now, I think. Like, I think I'm taking Tatum over Embiid too. Like this, my list would probably look like Jokic, Giannis, Luca, then Steph and Tatum in that order. And then, all right, anyways, after that, we got Kawhi. Jimmy Butler, 9th is crazy. Jimmy Butler over Devin Booker is crazy. Definitely taking Curry over Luca. But Tatum and Luca is close. Yeah. Yeah, the Steph thing, you're right. I'm probably underrating Steph here a little bit. Yeah, Tatum over Embiid. We're just talking about Luca being regular season Harden. Can somebody tell me Embiid getting past the second round? Oh, man, you guys got me hot this morning. What are we doing? Joel Embiid, who can't play like he can't stay safe. Oh, D Rose. Okay, D Rose is saying Tatum's body is insane. Like a you mean like sexy? Like it's hot? Dude, Tatum's wicked fucking hot, kid. That body is toy. Listen, I love Jimmy Butler. I guess like if you yeah, I agree. Like I think this is recency bias right now. Jimmy at 9 is nuts. Well, maybe not nuts, but I'm taking Devin Booker. I'm taking AD. I'm taking SGA over Jimmy Buckets. Oh God, here you want a prediction right now? SGA is going to be like top 8 after this season. Oh man. No, Booker's good, Steve. I think Booker's good. I'm taking SGA. Fuck it though. I'm taking SGA over Booker. I am. I'm taking SGA over Booker. I'm taking SGA over. I am taking him over Dame. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray 15 and 16. Listen, let's victory lap this shit. Because remember when this take started at the beginning, everyone was like, how could you possibly do that? How could you possibly compare these two? That's out of control. What are you talking about? Now even the Ringer's got them 15-16, okay? Even the Ringer has them 15-16. What's their blurb? Shot maker from all areas on the court who can catch fire as he's proved in the playoffs. Jamal Murray, a creative point guard with crafty footwork, deep range, and every layup in the bag. All that's slowing him down is his health. Yeah, I'm taking Jamal Murray. Wow, Jamal Murray over Booker. Steve, let's go. Let's go. Steve's to the great points is I think Zakarian's a more polished creator. Why aren't you listed near Booker? That's true. That's a good point. Then we get De'Aaron Fox. Wow, we got Fox over Ja Morant. That's oh man, that's nuts. So how this is because he's just bringing guns around? Yeah, there we go. Mike was early on Shea, Jamal, and who?
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
We got to chill on this Ja Morant stuff, though. Ja Morant needs to be higher. Ja Morant needs to be higher. Then you got Harden. Like, I'm sorry, Ja Morant's over Fox. I'm still probably taking Ja Morant over Mitchell and Murray. I know. Then we get Sabonis. I saw somebody saying that the Kings should be trading Sabonis right now. Yeah. Man, the Ja thing's got me shook. Bam over Jaylen Brown. I guess the left-handed dribble. Yeah, he's trending down. Wow, that's crazy. But then Trae Young, Ant-Man, Paul George, Brunson, Siakam at 27. I saw a little report, too, that Toronto might be moving the old Pascal Siakam. Let me see where Zion's at 30. So get the two Zion guys back to back. Listen, if the Pelicans are really trying to trade Zion, I want to be a team going after Zion. I think we're too out. We're too out on these guys. On Bradley Beal, Zion, and Ja Morant. We got to chill. We have to chill out. Right? They're only a few years into the league. I know there's some risk involved with Ja being like a Derrick Rose 2.0 who's running around like a crazy man. Sure. I know Zion's got some stuff. He's got some heavy stuff. He's got some load management. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta move Zion up. Or if they're trying to trade him, I'd be going after him. Yeah, the Ant-Man disrespect is crazy. Where do we got Ant-Man here? What did we say? Karl-Anthony Towns at 31. You could give me all of these guys over Karl-Anthony Towns. Halliburton, Triple J, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Mikal Bridges. My cat disrespect is probably too high. Wait, where's Anthony Edwards at 24? So yeah, I'm taking Ant-Man over Trae Young, right? I'm taking Ant-Man over Trae Young. I'm probably taking Ant-Man over Jaylen Brown, right? Right? I'm taking Ant-Man over Bam. I'm taking Ant-Man over Sabonis. I'm taking Ant-Man over Harden. Although maybe that's projecting a little bit. Because I think Ant-Man's about to take a leap. So maybe that's not fair. I don't know. That's where I'm landing. That's how I feel too. I feel like Ja, and I think we're gonna look back. We're gonna look back like 5 years from now. We're gonna be like, wow, remember when Zion was banging all over the place and then everybody was tweeting about it? And then we're gonna be like, remember when Ja was waving the guns like Yosemite Sam? Ant-Man is overrated? I don't think so. Ant-Man was incredible. He was great. All right, here we go. Like the stream, subscribe, #Beal. We'll give something away here. And then also, let's remind the people let's remind the people while I change the background. We got Vegas, baby. So today's the 15th, right? We are going to be in Viva Las Vegas. We're going to be there. Well, hold on. Let me move that around. We're going to be there July. I'm getting in the 5th, actually, but the 6th to the 10th or 9th, whenever you're flying out, right? We're getting close. We are getting closer. The venue, we paid for it. It's happening, right? So we're getting in. Thursday, we're just going to hang. We're going to vibe. We're going to have a good time on Thursday. Friday, though, we're going to the first set of games for Summer League, even though the French Gumby Wembayama is not going to be playing in Summer League, they said. But you know what? Fine. I'm Team Scoot from here on out. I'm Team Scoot and Team Twins. But we are going to be going to games on Friday. We're going to leave the games. We're going over to the Sand Dollar Lounge in Old Vegas. We're going to be doing a show from 5 to 7. It's a cool little venue there. We'll have a stage. We'll have some seating. We'll have a bar. We'll get some brouhahas, right? We'll have a good time. We're going to have 89 Cavs. Steve, who's in the chat, is going to be there. Justin Catchins, who right now is on vacation, just wiling out. We'll have the Shot Tank Bros are going to be here. Greg and Dustin will be there. We're going to be giving away a Lego, a legendary rookie moment, which will be revealed later. We're also going to be having some fun with some So Rare stuff. I think I'm like 99% sure. I want to be able to announce this, but I can't announce it yet until it's like officially confirmed. We're going to have some special guests in the house as well. We will, and then that's all on Friday. We still got the rest of the weekend, bitches. We'll be doing a happy hour on Saturday over at Beer Park at the Paris. We've done that the last couple of years. That's like our spot. And then we're going to be having some fun. Steve says on Thursday, I will be proposing to Asia Wilson when Mike is chilling. Shout out Asia Wilson in the Aces, baby. Top Shot dropping an offer code for NBA Con on Friday too. Yeah. So they're going to be doing, what do they have? 500 of them. It sounds like that's what it's going to look like from the Top Shot side of things. That looks like we will have, they're going to have like a booth or something at the NBA convention. And I imagine that, and maybe like a brunch or something like that. I imagine that's what their presence is going to be like. So make sure you check in with them as well. D-Rose said, took a new job, can't make it out. I will talk to your boss, D-Rose. Let's get you out there. We need you out there. Even if Wemby played, he wouldn't have been in Vegas. Spurs are playing this. Yeah, they're playing the California Classic. So hopefully the TSK boys, the Top Shot Kingdom bros, can see it. But I'm getting super hyped. I booked my flight out, but I hadn't booked my flight back. I'm going to be in Vegas for too long. Because I'm getting in Wednesday and then a red eye on Sunday night into Monday. So we're going to be playing so much poker. We're going to be playing a lot of poker. I got to figure out what my drink is going to be. You know what I'm saying? No team hold kiosk. Unfortunately. But we have a team hold live show. We got a happy hour. We get a little bit of everything. I'm ready. I am ready for it. Especially because I've been doing a lot of shit lately that's not my vacation. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for my vacation. This is going to be my vacation. We're also going to be at the draft. We're going to be at the draft next week. That's a week from today. We're going to be in the Barclays Center just booing, probably just booing. So it's going to be a good time. Vodka and soda. Yeah, I do think I need to go something a little lighter. Who goes to Vegas and sits around with dudes for hours on hours? Lame. Play poker at home, dorks. Okay, Boston base. Whiskey Ginger like Santino. There we go. And Kelsey, right? Whiskey and Kelsey. Shout out Andrew Santino, baby. All right, let's let our man Jump Shoot. Was it 50 or 100? I thought you said it was 100 Jump Shoot. So Jump Shoot won a giveaway over with the First Mint Bros. And he said he wanted to find the best moment. I thought it was under 100. Is it under 50? You let me know. We'll take a look at it. No, we're not doing fucking Malort, you psychos. Remember when we went out to Chicago, saw Milo goes to college in real life, had me taking shots of Malort, lost 3 years of my life that day. I haven't been able to, I shave every morning. It just grows right back. All right, it was $50. So we're going to go over to NBA Choppy Shotty. They announced some Hustle and Show stuff, which was fun, right? So trade tickets are back, all that exciting stuff. So for those going after it, good luck. So we are going to search. Where's prices? Do they not have? Oh, price lowest ask. We're going to go for 50. Let's sort that. And then let's do one more sort of high to low. And we're going to find the $50 moment. $50 moment for you. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Milo, sorry, Steve, that's my bad. Milo Goes to College is like a YouTube username who lives in Chicago. His name's, I don't know if I'm supposed to out his real name. So I won't. All right, here we go. We got OG Anunoby. That's a rare moment. It's crazy. You can get the Wizards fit check going for 50. Maya Moore, a rare. Actually, the Maya Moore one is kind of fire. I know Top Shot hasn't really thrown a lot of interest or excitement around the WNBA, but Maya Moore, a Top Shot debut, a run it back out of 879. How many of those have been burned? 11. So it's out of 8. I can't do the math. 68. That one's kind of fun. Fat Lever. Shout out Denver Nuggets. Give him a championship badge just for the hell of it. Down here, you get Alyssa Thomas. You get the Milwaukee Bucks dynamic duo. Hassan Whiteside. Triple J rare. Mark Williams. Mark Williams rare. Double badge is kind of fun. Actually, I don't really love anything that I've seen so far in the $50 range. LaMelo rare. What's this from? Series what? That's from Series 3. Wow. Anything else here? Malcolm Brogdanovic. No, that's his Top Shot debut. Series 1 MGLE. Wow. Dame Time. You've got a Dame Time rare that's out of 746 because some have been burned. That's kind of fun. Man, I don't love this. Luka, a fandom moment from Luka. You guys are funny. All right. Man, best moment under 50 is Marcus Smart, Series 1 3-pointer. He got game moment because I'm in it. There you go, Sneeps. I like that. Minnesota Timberwolves fit check. KCP, he got game. Yusuf Nurk. Man, I really don't love this stuff. Let's see. PJ Tucker, Buddy Hield, Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors reel is kind of fun. That's for 49. DeAndre Hunter, there we go. I like DeAndre Hunter. I feel like DeAndre Hunter could get traded, which maybe that's fun. This is a Series 1 top. Man, guys, none of these have. I know. I am thinking that right now. Why did I agree to this? I just don't. This is tough, guys. This is tough. There's nothing that gets me excited here. Giannis video game numbers, that's fun. Chris Paul run it back from his rookie season on the Pellies. Evan Mobley Top Shot debut, $49. There you go. That one's my favorite. J-Dub TST. What's J-Dub's TST going for? Is J-Dub's TST? Wasn't J-Dub's like $100? Weren't everyone freaking out? Didn't that go up to like 100 at one point? Wow, the Steph Curry 3 from Series 1. That's for $48. Dame video. You know what? The video game number ones are kind of cool. So listen, if we're just talking about like what's a fun moment to get, I would just say I'd find something in the video game numbers. The fact that you can get like a Giannis one, a Dame one. The only thing that makes me nervous about video game numbers is they're just going to continue to do that every year. So in the same way that stuff gets diluted every time, they're like, okay, what separates video game number Series 4 from video game number Series 5? Because you imagine the same dudes are putting up video game numbers, right? Unless they came out and said, we're only going to do one video game. I don't know. Yeah, you get a Jokic redemption. There you go. Time Lord. Tyler Hero's squad goals. Remember squad goals? Those held up okay. Lonzo Ball squad goals. Is that his last moment? Will he ever play again? Yeah, I think I'd lean some of these video game number ones. Man, there's just a lot of stuff. Jimmy Butler from the finals. That's down to 46. Wow. Trae Young MGLE. Crazy. Yeah, listen, this is the thing that made me nervous in general. And I was a victim of it as well, right? But I've told this story so many times now, so I apologize. But when we got that Luka Series 2 holo, and that was really exciting. It was like a legendary moment of Luka with that crazy buzzer beater. Like it's like 1 foot, double pump, throws it up, hits it, right? It was a great reaction from him after. But my concern was the way we do holos, and now I guess they've changed it from holos to top 50, is like Luka's going to be in there every single time, right? Luka's always going to be one of those guys that gets one of these moments. And so it's like, how does Series 2 separate from Series 3, Series 4, Series 5? Luka's what, 23 years old right now? So when we get up to Series 18, he's still going to be out there, right? So my concern with those, that's why I started leaning into debuts, right? Because I'm like, that actually separates. There's a signifier that differentiates that moment from the rest of the moment. However, even that proved to be wrong. So it's just kind of like, I guess the goal is you hope you get these moments early as they come out, and then you flip them. Can you sort just by TSDs? Yeah, we can, because I see some people are saying like the Joel Embiid Top Shot debut is like for 45, so maybe that's kind of fun. We can do that. This will also include some rare Top Shot debuts when we do this here, but wait, don't they? Oh, badges. There we go. Badges and rewards. All right, Top Shot debut. Let's try this one more time. All right, so Maya Moore is still up there. Oh yeah, I forgot the fucking the team moments have debut badges. I remember a time where badges were exciting, baby. All right, so there we go. There's your DeAndre Hunter again that I got made fun of. Mobley, man, Mobley, because he has a rookie like rookie stuff on it. So there you go. Joel Embiid at 45. It's a lot of these like rare debuts too. Omer Yurtsman, baby. Let Omer cook. Trade Bam so Omer can cook. How about that take, Stan Loves? A lot of Kelly Olynyk up in here. Jeff T. All right, there's the J-Dub at 43. I do love J-Dub. I'm not gonna lie. That's why rookie revelation is the legendary going forward. Yeah, it is. But they like Jared. But then like. But it's so the rookie revelation is the legendary, but for a lot of them, it's not going to be their first moment, right? So even though, yeah, it should be, it's still going to be like, okay, well, cool. It's his second moment. I don't know, man. I would like to believe that. Those are the only things that get me excited right now, or those rookie revs. Like if I knew that. But listen, I'm not saying this is a shot at Top Shot either, because I don't know what the alternative is, right? They do multiple drops, which means you're doing a legendary drop at the like mid-season and then at the end of the season, but then that takes some of the shine off it, and then maybe you miss out on what one of their plays should be, right? Or they do it at the end of the season, but then you're like, okay, so we're waiting all season. We end up doing the drop basically when the season is over. Is that exciting? And then they already have multiple rookie moments that are out already. Whether there's like one common, one rare, whatever, you know? So I don't know what the right answer is, but those are the ones that I like the most. No, I agree with you, Ming. I agree. I agree with you. I think like the problem they're running into right now is it's just us. It's just us. And I was thinking about it too, because with the new Hustle and Show stuff, and listen, maybe it's just not on my timeline, right? But it seemed like who's making content right now? The Badge County Bros, right? You guys are out there connecting and collecting. But I'm not seeing I'm not seeing a ton of content. Tandy does stuff once a week, but it's not. And there's paid stuff, right? Like connecting and collecting. The CNC guys, they got paid to do some stuff, right? The redemption videos. So did Tandy, right? And I think that's good. Like get those checks, baby. Get those checks. But like, are we seeing a lot of like the Hustle and Show stuff? You would think like, holy shit, we got to get some Hustle and Show stuff out there. And I think because of, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know. And I know, I mean, I feel like I get a bad, yeah, Dream, dude. Dream Shaker's doing it. Dream Shaker. I wonder if Dream Shaker's going to start paying people. You know? Look into that. Look into that. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to, like, I know I get the rap for just being Fudcarian or Sorarian or whatever terrible puns you guys come up with. I'm still like rooting for it. I'm still excited for it. I think it was cool that I like that they're messing around with different stuff, right? Like with the Hustle and Show, they mess around with it a little bit more. Like, I think that's good. And I'm looking forward to them, you know, hopefully growing. But until people are excited about it, I don't know. You need some excitement. You need some excitement. And hey, listen, maybe that's my fault. Maybe I can cultivate the excitement. Well, you know what? If you're relying on me to cultivate some excitement for a product, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. But who knows? We'll see what the offseason brings. We'll see what Summer League brings. Maybe that kiosk at the NBA Summer Convention is going to be just blue chew for all users. and we're going to rise up, right? Maybe that happens. And then everybody's out there ready to grind. But in the meantime, listen, we're still going to talk about it. We'll still talk about it. Did we already discuss Austin Reaves' new signature shoe? You know what? We already talked about the wire, so that covers our white guy content for the day. Shout out Dustin, though. I saw Dustin out there just finding skulls and trophies or whatever is in the new Indiana Jones. So this is a free promo read for Indiana Jones, baby. Go check it out. Go like all the content on the socials for our man Dustin. Did Austin Reaves really get a new signature shoe? I would guess, is it New Balance? Did New Balance do it? Or like, no. What's the name of those shoes? Is it Kona? What's the name of those shoes that like all of my family members wear? Like my aunts and uncles. What's the name of that brand? Damn it. That joke would have been good if I had that ready to go. Yes, Skechers is good. Fenny, look at Fenny in the chat. That's good. Saucony's pretty good too. I wasn't thinking of Saucony, but Saucony's a great call. Great call. What if they're just loafers? What if Austin Reaves' signature shoes are just penny loafers? They're just like brown dress shoes. They're kind of the same ones. Hoka. It was Hoka jump shoe. That's what I was thinking of. Hoka. 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 There we go. There we go. That's good. How dare you, Boston base? Uggs would be funny too. That's pretty good. No, they can't be Uggs though. Austin Reaves doesn't make enough money. Birkenstocks are pretty good. Airbirds. This is good. I love this. This is all different podcast ad reads. Jonathan says, "What's up with Shot Tanks?" We're just Shot Tank is just taking some weeks off over the summer since there's no So Rare NBA or really NBA Top Shot stuff to talk about. So we're what we're going to be doing is every week, John and I are going to be doing some best ball stuff through August, and then the Shot Tank boys. Shot Tank will make a return. Ooh, Doc Martens is pretty good. These are all good takes. Good takes by everybody this morning. Good job. This was like a community building joke writing session. This is good. This takes me back to sketch writing classes. Lots of Hoka in Idaho, white people and hiking. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, let's wrap this ish up. Well, let's give away something. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Beal. My mic has been very frustrating lately, but yeah, mic down bad. Anyway, Sneeps, Jump Shooty, we did that whole time, and I didn't tell you which one. I guess I would take the Joel Embiid one. All right, let's remind no other shows today. I don't think tomorrow the NBA bit should be back. I think what we're going to do this offseason, by the way, is Wednesday. We're going to do Wacky Wednesdays. And by that, I mean, I'm not going to do a 9 a.m. show, and maybe I'll do something a little bit later in the day. Because as you all know who tune in every day, I am usually a shit show on Wednesday because I'm out late on Tuesday and I don't get enough sleep and I'm very tired. So I think because we don't have games every night, we'll move the Wednesday show to midday. We'll still do something every day, but we're just going to move it back. And then we're going to, I think a week after Summer League, I'll probably take a week off. And then there's going to be a week in August. I'll probably take a week off too. But other than that, we out here grinding. We'll do a little more NFL stuff. The NBA is going to have enough drama to keep us talking. We still need that Ja Morant stuff, right? But I appreciate everyone being here this morning. All right, we had a lively bunch this morning. That was good times. But here we go. Winner, chicken dinner. If you win this thing, shoot me a DM. Thunder up, baby. That was just for Jared right now. Also, Tesla, look at this. Tip your cleaners. Let's go. Winner is Ryan Mitchell. Look at Ryan. Ryan, you a lacrosse bro and a long stick. Ryan Mitchell with the long stick kid, huh? There we go. Let's throw that up there. A little rock the cradle. Hit some bros. Congrats to Ryan Mitchell. Yeah, happy parade day. Go enjoy Nikola Jokic putting back some Miller Lights or maybe some Michelob Ultras, which would be a fun little troll for our friend Jimmy Buckets. Happy Thursday, everybody. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow morning. We out.